Hey guys, I hope that you are getting something out of these videos and that all of our experiences are helping you along the way as you start signing up coaches to make yourself an emerald or diamond coach. I just wanted to tell you guys what I did and that now I realize was a mistake. And I'm just telling you this so that you don't make the same mistake as I did. So what happened was when I first started coaching, I loved the idea of it. John wasn't big on the whole at-home fitness thing at that point. We didn't know much about the business, how it worked, things like that. I didn't understand it fully, so it was hard for me to explain it to John. And so he didn't want to sign up under me as a coach. That wasn't his thing. He didn't do home workouts. He didn't need to sign up as a coach. That's how he saw it. And that's kind of how I saw it too. But I went to my mom second. So when John said no, I'm like, okay, my mom will be the perfect person because we can share a bank account, not a problem at all, and I can just use her as my spouse at the very top of my business, at the top of my organization. So I signed her up. And within a few weeks, I learned more about what it meant to sign your spouse up and how you use their account to increase your income. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I totally messed up. I shouldn't have signed my mom up at the top. I should have signed John up at the top. So I signed him up on the same leg. So guys, I had signed up 2 coaches, but they were both on my weak leg because I was thinking that my mom was gonna be that person. And then once we figured out kind of how adding John to the top of my weak leg would benefit us, we went ahead and did that. So now I've got 2 coaches, but I'm still not an emerald coach because they're both on the same leg. And as you guys know, if you cancel a coach account, you have to wait 6 months to sign back up. So unfortunately, my mom was stuck there and I had to wait. It took me almost, I want to say like 3 or 4 more weeks to find that second person. I wasn't looking very hard to find that second person to put on my strong leg. Where if I would have signed my mom up on my strong leg originally, I would have gone emerald almost immediately. So let's talk about that a little bit more because there was so much more benefit that could have come from having my mom signed up at the top of my strong leg. So first of all, everything else that's going on my strong leg, my mom would have benefited from. And right now my mom's not benefiting from anything at all. First of all, she's not emerald, so she's not making team cycle bonuses. But second of all, like, she's on my weak leg, which I mean, it does pretty well, but it doesn't do as well as my strong leg. So had I signed her up originally on the top of my strong leg, I would have been able to turn her emerald and get myself to diamond faster, and she would have been making those cycle bonuses all along. So now I'm having to cancel my mom's account, which now that I'm starting to build my business a little bit more and I'm getting more into the business side of things, I've decided to cancel my mom's account and I'm gonna put her on my weak leg. But now she's missing out on all that volume from the people that are above her. And guys, I've been signed up for 2.5 years as a coach. So that's 2.5 years of me, Danielle, Danielle's other coaches on my leg, like all those coaches that have been signed up. Like, I wish I had a number for you. It's so many. That's such a high number. And there's such a high amount of volume coming in on that leg. Like, guys, sometimes for me, it's like 4,000 a week. Like, that's insane. That's an insane amount of volume that my mom could have been banking all this time and she hasn't been. So now I have to cancel her account and I have to wait 6 months to sign her up again. So think about all those coaches who are going to be signed up between even now and when we can sign my mom back up, and we're missing out on all of that too. So don't do what I did. Don't mess up like I did. Get your spouse to sign up. Really learn what it means to use your spouse's account on your weak leg. Learn about it, tell them about it, make sure they understand it. They do not need to be an active coach to help you benefit more from their account. They don't need to work out at home. They don't have to do any of it. They just have to be willing to allow you to use them as that spot holder. And then the same thing, if you have a parent who is supportive of you, like my mom drinks Shakeology every month, so she's been active ever since I signed her up. So yeah, it's benefited me in the sense that she's been one active coach on my weak leg since I signed up. But you know, even if they don't drink Shakeology, even if you want to have a parent account on your weak leg and use them to buy your prizes or buy your Energize, like guys, you can buy Beach Bars and Energize and you have more than enough to keep that account active. And those are things I get every month anyway. So if my mom wasn't buying and drinking Shakeology all the time, I would use her account for those things, keep her active, turn her emerald, and I would have been benefiting all this time. Like, I'm kicking myself in the butt now for not doing that from the get-go. So I hope that you can learn from our mistakes and learn from Danielle and Brooke and myself, like the things that we did differently and how it's affected our businesses differently. You know, maybe they did it perfectly, maybe they did it right, I didn't do it right. So now I'm kind of having to kick myself in the butt and not really start over, but essentially kind of start over with my mom's account elsewhere. But I hope that this video was helpful for you. If you have any questions at all, go ahead and leave a comment below here and somebody will go ahead and answer you as soon as we get a chance to. I know that there's so much to learn about becoming an emerald or diamond coach, but stick with us, guys, because honestly, like, this is where your business is going to start to take off.